Hey, welcome everybody to Drunk Dudes in a Gun Room, man. So today I have got a military veteran, singer, songwriter, and he is on our radio station, Gun Room Radio. Let me introduce Travis Walker. What's
What's
going
up,
on, man?
man?
Hey,
Hey,
man.
dude. Thank you for
Welcome to
having
the
me on
show.
here, man.
Hey,
Appreciate it, dude.
anytime, man. Anytime.
Yeah.
I'm glad to do it, man. We've been talking for a minute, so it's good to finally see you
Yes,
and
sir.
get to learn some background, man. So
Heck yeah, man.
tell everybody a little bit about yourself, man.
Um, like I said, singer-songwriter. 35 years old, born and raised in South Carolina, just a good old, a country boy, just enjoy the small things in life. You know, um, I raised up in a good Christian home. I love God and my family, and that's two things I rely on the most out of everything in my daily tasks. But Yeah, I'm a mailman by day, and I'm a singer and songwriter by night. And hopefully I can try to maybe make some more singing songwriting, make it more of a full time thing, bro.
Yeah.
I got two beautiful kids. I got a beautiful fiance. Um, I got my dog Triton. So yeah, I'm pretty good, man. That's me in a nutshell, bro.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, man. Behind every great man, there was a great woman. So
True
you're on the
statement.
right track, brother.
Oh yeah, man. She keeps me in check more than I probably need, but it's cool. She's got a full time job just having me, but I love her to death. So
Yeah, same with my wife, man. Every time I said I wanted to get out, she said, are you sure?"
right, right, exactly, exactly.
So, what made you decide to the army, man? How old were you when you came in, and when
Um,
did you come in?
Dude, when I went in, I was 23 years old. Um, I had I had my little kids. And I was just I love my country. I'm patriotic. And I mean, it always goes back to like the 9/11 thing. I look back at that. I remember when I was in grade school and I watched that happen. Like everybody has that vivid memory of what they were doing.
Yeah,
And so that kind of thrived me, and it was like, man, I love my country. I love the people, my family. So I'm going to do what I can to protect them and do whatever I have to do, to make sure they're safe and my kids can go to schools, safely and not have, threats or problems like that. Like other places are having.
yeah, man.
Um, but yeah, I went in the army when I was 23 years old, um, just to go serve and just I mean also to show my kids that hey, you can do the hard stuff. If
Yeah,
I can
man.
do it, I know you can do it. So I went there. I did active duty. I was part of the Big Red One, First Infantry Division at Fort Riley, Kansas.
Yep.
Um, Served three beautiful years there. I would say they're beautiful, but I mean to me they are. So,
Yeah,
um,
you either love Kansas or you don't. There's no middle
right.
ground there.
Dude, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. When they cut us those orders and they were like, "Hey, you're going to," I had a bunch of battles. They were going to Hawaii and stuff like that. And they're like, "Hey, Walker, you're going to Fort Riley, Kansas." And I'm like, "Where the hell is that?" I'm born and raised on the East Coast. Where's that at? They're like, "Oh, it's right next door." I'm like, "Great." They're like, "You like fishing?" I'm like, "Yeah, I do." You like hunting? No, I've really not done that much. But they're like, that's pretty much all you can do there besides drink and gamble. And I was, or go to bars. And I'm like, man, okay. So it was cool. I mean, I love Kansas for what Fort Riley was. Kansas was not probably, just like one of those songs, "Fly Over State" for me. But no,
Yeah.
no disrespect to them.
Oh yeah, I get it, man. So there was in my AIT when we got orders, there was like 28 of us, and 26 of us went to Korea.
God,
The one place none of us wanted to go to, but
wow,
that's where we went. The other two got like one got Carson and I don't know where the other one got, but man, we were drooling. We were like, that's some bullshit.
that is bullshit. Yeah, yeah. I was like, man, what the hell am I gonna do in Kansas? But it's cool, man.
Yeah.
Well, cool. And I just want to say, while we're here, man, I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate what you did, man. So,
Oh man, I appreciate that.
heck yeah, dude.
So let me ask you this, man. You said you deployed with them?
No, I did not.
Okay.
I did not. We were training up for, we were QRF. Our unit was getting ready to go out to Kuwait.
Okay.
Um, and I didn't make that. We went to MTC and California and stuff, did the whole training in there, but it's but no, I never got to go downrange, unfortunately. I mean, I kind of regret that. I wish I could have been down there with my brothers and sisters, but
Man, there ain't no there
I
ain't no
was
shame in that.
right.
So I tell people, don't wish things like that on yourself because it's just it's tough. So,
Yeah, for sure.
but
Yes, sir.
so was music a part of before the military, or did that something that came after the military?
Oh man, music has been a part of my life since I was a little pup, dude. I've grown up with music. My family loved music,
Mhm.
and I loved it. And I didn't really know that I didn't really, I guess I didn't really believe that I could sing that well. I've had people tell me I could sing, but um, I guess it hit me. Actually, it was funny. I was in basic training, and yeah, no homo, man. But when you're in a barracks with like 40, 50 dudes,
Mhm.
you get kind of bored for a few. When you're spending kind of weeks. So we did. We sit there just chilling. I started singing like Backstreet Boys songs. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache and and so all my buddies were like, Walker, man, you can freaking sing, bro. And I'm like, yeah. So they wanted me to sing like the national anthem at graduation. And there was like I said, I was 23 when I was there, and I had a bunch of young cats, 18-year-olds.
Yeah.
Um, and so I was like, and this young guy, he's like, man, he's like, I really want to sing it. And so I kind of just backed up. I'm like, no, you go do it, man. Go get your shining light.
Yeah, man.
Go sing it for your kids or your family. But that's where it kind of, I guess, it kind of hit, and then just with being an adult, like I started thinking about stories in my life, and one of my songs actually is my story and lyrics. So I guess you could say pretty much my whole life, brother, has been music.
Well, let's give everybody a little bit of taste of what they're gonna get to hear today and what they can find, man. So then
Cool.
afterwards, so I picked this one song because I really liked it, and I'd like to know how this came about. So we're about to listen to "Music Made Me" by Travis Walker.
I sang before I could talk. There's a plan to learn to walk. Strumming mama's guitar that was twice my size. Singing country music tunes 1,000 times. My life ahead I could not see. But even then, music made me a self-made man I never claimed to be. Something in between, 'cause all I know is music made me. Yeah, music made me. Good or bad, something in between, 'cause all I know is music made me. Yeah, music made me. Oh, music made me. Got these kids that I'm raising, watching them grow through all the phases. Somehow I still find time to sing. Something that I never claimed to be. It ain't happening accidentally. Good or bad, something in between. 'Cause all I know is music made me. Yeah, music made me. It's not good or bad, it's something in between. 'Cause all I know is music made me. Yeah, music made me. Oh, music made me.
Yes, sir.
Man, that is awesome, brother.
Appreciate you, man. Yeah, that's I think that's my favorite out of my three so far. So
I when I heard that, dude, I was like, "Oh my god, dude, I love that. We have to open with that." So
cool, man.
let's talk about the writing process for that song, man. How where did that song come from?
Honestly, bro, it came from my heart, man. It came from real life things that I've that I've gone through in life,
Yeah,
and so I just yeah, I mean yeah, honestly, I mean I sat on my mama's back porch, and my mom's in here. I love you, mom. Thank you for all the support. You're awesome. Um, yeah, I couldn't do it without her. Honestly, I wouldn't be here. So, um, but yeah, we were sitting on the back porch, and we started talking about it, and it was like, man, like even like trials and stuff that we've gone through that were negative. We incorporated those in, and I put it in the lyrics, and it was like, man, and I guess my thing is like I know how I came out with that song was I know how music has helped me like therapeutically
mhm,
throughout all life's like struggles and stuff that's going on in the world, and I'm like, man, like probably so many other people can relate to those lyrics,
yeah,
even if not the whole lyric, but even like a piece of it or a verse of it, and I'm like, music saved my life more than people know, and so I guess that's what that drove me to do this one because I was like, I just want to let you know you're not alone, man.
yeah.
And I tell people every time they play it, I'm like, dude, this is me. And so if you ever feel like that, you're cool, man. Just turn a good tune, and that helped me out. That helped me be right here talking to you right now on this Friday evening, brother. So
That
yeah,
is
that song,
awesome, man.
heck yeah, man.
You know,
Thank you so much.
and that's what I love about Gunroom Radio, man, because and I tell people this, and I mean it from my heart. You can listen to Spotify anywhere and listen to some of these artists that are now making millions of dollars.
Right,
And half of them don't have got a great voice, and somebody else is writing the songs. So I mean, they maybe they relate to that song, but they're truly singing somebody else's life. The people on
right,
our station are singing about their life, the things that
right,
they have lived. And that is what I absolutely love it, because that's just like you said, man, that song came from your heart. That's where it
right.
originated, and God worked through you and brought it out and put it on paper, and now the world gets to hear it. So
Roger that, man. I mean, just like that the first verse, the opening verse of it is, I sang before I could talk. I learned how to play, learn to walk, strumming mama's guitar that was twice my size. Like, so I'm this little toddler sitting there with a big old freaking guitar in my lap. I can't even hold it up correctly, and I'm just strumming it, singing songs. Like I'm singing, old like George Strait, Alan Jackson songs. Wanted was my favorite song by Alan Jackson. I would sing that all
yeah,
the time. Um, but yeah, so I mean, it's just yeah, that's what that song's all about, brother. I mean, it's just real life stuff, and I love it, man.
yeah, man. So
Heck yeah.
I'll tell you a real quick funny story. And some people that are really big into music, man, they get real picky when other people are singing and it just doesn't sound right. And the reason why I say that is, so when I went to basic training, we had a guy that was an E4, and everybody was
Right.
talking about what they came in for, as a mechanic. One guy came in as a boat mechanic, And I was like, man, this is the Army, not the Navy. Where the hell did you
Right.
get that shit from? Well, there was one guy that was really quiet. He didn't want to share. And one day the drill sergeant walked out and said, "Hey, I know you can sing." And he pointed at that guy. And that guy just kind of stood there and he said, "Oh, it's fixing to come out. You may as well just tell everybody." So he came in as a singer, and his job was going to be working at the White House and singing, whether it be for presidential events or whatever. And I was like, "Holy shit!" And as soon as
What?
he was going from basic training to there was no AIT, and then he went straight to PLDC, and after PLDC, he pinned on E5 and became a singer, right?
Wow. Yeah.
So he put him in charge of teaching all of us "God Bless the USA" by Lee Greenwood.
Oh man.
The first time he heard us sing it as a group, you could just see on his face like, "Oh, this sucks."
Wow. Yeah.
There was not very good singers in that group, buddy. I was one of them.
Oh Lord, man. Wow.
he tried he tried to teach us about tunes and all sorts of things, man, and none of us got it. We just, we didn't
Right.
want to do push-ups, so we were trying our damnedest to learn the damn song.
Yeah.
But,
Wow.
but
Oh
he was
man.
a good singer, man, and I
Yeah.
always wonder how his career went, but, yeah,
Yeah.
it's funny how in the military, a lot of people don't realize it, but whether you're deploying or whether it's in the field or like you said, NTC, you always see those guys that bring their guitars and they're sitting outside and playing and by the end of it, what two guys turned out to be a whole damn band out there,
Oh
and
yeah, man.
you could tell music is therapeutic because it calms people and it brings them together. And I think that's the two things in life that you really need, you know.
Heck yeah,
Uh,
dude. I mean,
yeah,
for sure, I agree. Yeah, that exactly right, brother.
yeah,
Um, I mean, that's yeah. I mean, that's in most areas. I mean, me and my fiance and stuff. We've walked into places like, God, there ain't no music playing. Like this is kind of a beat, you know.
yep,
Let's go try, down the road a little bit, see if we can find some music. Um, Even just to have it as background noise, is soothing.
yeah,
So
yeah,
for sure,
absolutely, man. And
yes, sir.
I it- it's even helped me. So podcasting has been my outlet, right? That's you know things have gotten better for me since we have started this show, and I was never really the big musical guy, so that was never my outlet. I was more into contact sports. I loved boxing, and when I got in the military, I wanted to be an all army boxer,
Oh,
and
nice.
so when things got rough for me, my outlet tended to be similar. I like to
Right.
hit stuff, and I'm gonna tell you, man, since the radio station started, I find myself listening to music nonstop now because I
That's cool,
agree.
dude.
It doesn't matter that I can't play or I can't sing, but man, I relate to so much of the music that I'm listening to, and
Oh yeah.
it just makes you feel better inside, you know. If I'm
Yeah.
down, there's artists that I listen to, and I follow everybody. All my artists that are on the radio station, I follow them all on Spotify, and
That's
I've got
awesome,
little
bro.
playlists made up of songs that I really enjoy listening to, and so yeah, I mean, music is important in life. Um, I remember a
Yeah.
study that came about. They talked about the difference in academics between kids that played in band and music and art in general versus ones that didn't. And
Wow.
it does it really brings out the best in people, man. And it just kind of sucks that it took me 50 years to learn that, but you
Did you
know,
not, man? No, that's.
y-
I mean, that's yeah, I agree, brother. I mean, that's. I mean, I look at it, man, and I catch myself multiple times, like when I talk to people. I'm like, hey, just listen to this song. Don't
yep,
listen to the whole song. Let me fast forward to a minute and 28 seconds of this song. Listen to this line right here, and
yeah,
they're gonna be like, oh, that was deep. I'm like, yeah, that's how I feel about you. That's how I feel about the situation. And
that's
yeah, I
awesome.
mean, my family, yeah, they know I'll communicate with songs all day better than I can communicate talking to somebody on the phone.
Yeah,
Um, so yeah, that's cool, man. And Boxing, dude, that's cool, brother. I mean, I was, I guess, when I was in the service, I guess I wanted to hit things, but it was just pretty much out of anger.
Yep.
You know, and I wouldn't have, yeah, I wouldn't have got an honorable discharge or anything like that if I would have done that. But yeah, man. I mean, that's cool, man. But yeah, I mean, we had plenty of times in the military where we'd sit there and just we'd go to the barracks or whatever. I mean, I was a single dad living on post, and before my kids moved to
Mhm.
where I was, I had this tri-level house, and I didn't have jack shit in it, man. I had like a
Yeah.
couch that I bought like at a like a Goodwill or something, and because I didn't have much money, and so my mom like she sent me some money because I got done with I had some past tense like divorced and stuff like that. That went dirty, but at his house, and so I'd have all the dudes just, hey, come over, man. Y'all come over. We'll get ready after PT. Y'all get dressed. I'll turn some music on. I ain't cooking you no food because I ain't your mama, but so yeah, I mean, yeah, it was good times, man. I miss that more than anything, bro. That just that
That
brotherhood
cohesion.
connection. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, for
man.
sure.
Yeah. So let me ask you this, man. Did you did you decide while you were in to start pursuing this as a career, or did that come afterwards?
I think it'd come afterwards, man, because I was like during my time in the service, I was going to tell you some stuff, dude. When I was in basic training, I got a Red Cross message that my only brother, my oldest brother, had passed away in the middle of the night, and I couldn't leave. I could have left. My top came up to me. He's like, "Hey, man, you want to go home for 10 days?" I'm like, "Nah, it's not gonna do any good for me to go. Because I can't bring my brother back. I'm gonna miss him, but everybody's just gonna miss me when I have to go back and start this 16 weeks over again."
Yeah.
So that happened, and then when I got to my active duty station, um, I lost my biological father passed away, and when I
Oh,
was in the field exercise, and then I actually lost my older sister when I was in, and right
oh,
after I got out. But yeah, so I was real focused on just life as survival mode during
yeah.
my military career. But when I got home, I guess that's when it kind of clicked. I was like, man, I want to do a song. And I mean, like I said, I'm not gonna lie, man. Me and my mom, we sat on the back porch, and my first song I came out with was "The Buckle," and that song, that was just about living in the South Carolina, living in the Bible Belt, man.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. So I was sitting there drinking a cold beer, and just like, yeah, I'm gonna write this song. And so we did. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Um, so I guess it started after my military career is when I actually said, yeah, I'm gonna try to do something. I was too
Yeah.
scared about it. I was nervous. I was like, I can't make a song. Nobody's gonna listen to it. I sang in my car and in the shower for most of my life.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I was real nervous, but yeah, I did it after my career is when I first came out with one. Probably it's a few years after I got out, but
All right. Well, since you brought that up, let's let everybody hear it, man.
the buckle, yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Let's do it.
Amazing grace and a red solo cup. Sounds kinda crazy, but we match 'em up. It's not holy water, just a nice cold beer. We ain't ashamed of God down here. I've been known to play and bruise a few knuckles. That's just how it is living in the bell buckle. It's down home gospel biscuit, please. Put another notch with a hammer and nail. Living in the Bible Belt, raising hell. Thank you, Lord, pass the place. Loosen your belt, another biscuit, please. Put another notch with a hammer and nail. Living in the Bible Belt, raising hell. Thank you, Lord, pass the place. Loosen your belt, another biscuit, please. Put another notch with a hammer and nail. Living in the Bible Belt, raising hell. Yeah. Raising hell. Oh, raising hell. Raising hell. Oh, raising hell.
Man, that is awesome, brother.
Yeah, thanks, bro. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, that's my first one, dude.
That-
Love it.
There we go. Yeah, man. So right now I'm in Missouri, right? But my wife and kids and everybody else, they're over there in Georgia. So they're not too
Nice.
far from you, man. We're down
Oh,
there,
that's cool, man.
yeah, just a little bit south of Savannah. But
Nice, dude.
so yeah, I get it, man. I get all about the Bible Belt, man. I retired out of Fort Stewart down there. And
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir.
man, the South, that is definitely a big deal, man.
Oh, man, that's it for sure. And that's what I came out with, bro. I mean, because the South, I mean, it's Amazing Grace and a red Solo cup, and
Yeah.
people are like, that's what? That's not holy water? No, it's not. It's just nice cold beer, man. But hey, guess what? I put my faith in God, and He gets me through all the days. So yeah, and that's how we live, man.
Yeah,
Put it, loosen your belt, another biscuit, please. You know what I'm saying? That's
yeah,
real life South living, man.
it is. You are not lying, brother. It is exactly like that.
Heck yeah,
And
cool.
unfortunately, I keep loosening that belt, but I have to keep buying bigger pants too. So
Yeah, I know, man. That's why I prefer like basketball shorts, man. They got that elastic stretch on them,
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yep. I'm in Missouri and all year all winter long. I just can't wait till the winter because then I can just wear sweats. Yeah,
Nice. Oh yeah, hey, Missouri's cold, man. That's where I
it is.
did. That's where I did my OSIT training was in Fort Leonard Wood.
Yep.
So,
I'm in Rollo right now, so I'm only like 30 miles from there.
cool, man. Yeah, Fort Lost in the Woods.
Yes, sir, man. And
Yeah.
but I love it. The other thing about the South too is you've got hunting and fishing. All that is really big there too, and
Oh yeah.
that's one thing I like about Missouri is I can go hunting and fishing just about any time I want because I'm surrounded by woods. So I mean, the areas are great, and the living is fun too. But when your family's in Georgia and you're here, it does make it kind of hard, brother.
Yeah, I bet, man. That's kind of that's a bittersweet. Yeah, it's good to have that environment that you're in, but yeah, that family's what's gonna hold that heart together, bro. So
Yes, sir.
I can understand that, man. So when so how long are you? I mean, how long are you in Missouri for? Just if you don't mind asking.
Well, I moved down here to help take care of my mom, so I'll be
Cool.
here until something happens to her, and then I'll figure it out from there whether I move back or what I do. 'Cause
Right.
I did get a really good job down here too, so yeah.
That makes it good.
Cherry Walker said biscuits and gravy. That is my favorite meal, and
Yes, sir.
gravy is my favorite beverage. So
Yes. Yes. Besides beer, I'll go with
yep.
gravy. Yeah.
But tonight it's a little bit of Angel's envy, man. So,
Nice. Nice.
but
Nice. That's cool.
yeah,
I
man.
got I got some rum in the cupboard, so
Oh yeah.
I might pop on that in a little bit. Yeah.
All right. Absolutely,
Yeah.
man.
Yes,
So,
sir.
do you do any gigging now? Have you been out there
Um,
hitting the scene?
Man, no, that's something I guess that's just on me. I haven't worked on. I've gone to some karaoke places and sang, and that's something that me and Christina, my fiance, we love to go sing karaoke,
Mm-hmm.
just to go sing some songs. And um, but I haven't started up any gigs yet. I'm trying to work on that. I've actually been practicing my guitar to try to get better with that. Um, I get on TikTok. I go live on there. I try to start setting a date for I'm gonna try to do every Thursday, um, 7 p.m. Eastern time on my TikTok account. I'm gonna go live, and just people can come request songs, and I'll sing them for them. Because I know like social media is such a huge platform to try to just talk to people for a low price, you know.
Yeah.
So, but not right now. They're booking. I gotta do better about getting that set up. But I've talked to a couple people about trying to get something going.
Okay, well, you know, now that you're on Gun Room Radio, man, a lot of people start getting hit up by people. It's funny because I didn't expect it to happen so fast, but yeah, there's been quite a few people that have been invited to do different things all throughout the United States from being heard from there. So you might want
Nice,
to
man.
get that guitar tuned up and get ready to hit the road, brother. Your
Heck
dreams are
yeah.
coming true.
Hey, that's great, dude. I'd love it. Yeah, I got my truck ready. We can just ride on out. Let's go.
Well, there's a guy in here now. His name's Jason Steiner, and he
What's
is
up,
uh,
Jason?
he is part of Hero Stock, and you know, to throw a little bit out there, Hero Stock is an organization. They started out just doing an event free for veterans. You know, some music,
Cool.
some free food, some cornhole, just bring everybody together. Well, it
Right.
became such a big hit that you know they had a couple hundred the first time, and they're getting ready to do it a second time um, now, and the anticipated is about 3,200 is going to be there.
Wow.
That's how much it's grown.
Wow.
And
Hey, cool, Jason. That's awesome.
now on
Nice.
top of that, he is looking at turning it into a production 501c to where
Nice.
they do hero stock all throughout the United States in different states and bring on military veterans to do
Wow.
the stuff. So, you know, and on top of that, our sponsor is Operation Encore. So if you haven't heard of them, you need to go over to their website and check them out because
Yes, sir.
what they do is they're a 501c. They take veterans and spouses, military spouses that want to pursue music. You can apply. They take, I don't know, somewhere around 3 to 5 a year is how many they accept. But they help you record up to 3 songs. They put you in Nashville with a top artist for like 3 days to just kind of have a little music writing boot camp, and
Nice.
then they from there on you're just in the family, man. And if they find a gig
Wow.
or something that people want artists for, they'll fly you out there and you play. And the whole catch is all they ask is if they have event that you know the event like a fundraiser or something that you'll be willing to come there and play. You know, and
Oh,
they pay
wow.
for the flight
Yeah.
and hotels and all that stuff too. So, you know,
Yeah, dude. Wow.
you
For
can't
real.
beat that. You know,
No, that's great. You know, that is cool of them.
yeah,
That's awesome that they have that capabilities and stuff to do that. I promise you, as soon as I think I'm gonna go check that out.
yeah,
So can you just shoot me that if you don't mind, shoot me that link, man.
I will.
I'd check that out for sure.
Yep, absolutely, man. As soon as it's over, I'll
Okay,
send it to you. And like I
cool,
said,
bro.
you can apply throughout their website, and you know, and he's another one that listens to the radio station. They were a big help in actually even getting the radio station going, and a lot of he's sent out a lot of invites for artists that are not part of Operation Encore as well. So
Operation
you know,
Encore. Nice.
yeah,
That's cool, man. That's cool.
great company, man.
That's
So
awesome.
let me ask you this, man. You got your third song here that we've been playing, and
Yes, sir.
I want to throw it out here and let everybody hear it as well. It is called "Dear Mason" by
Dear Mason.
Travis Walker.
Yes, sir.
Dear Mason, you've always been a friend to me when I need someone to listen. You wait so patiently and you never seem to care. If it's late or early morning, oh, I never have to call ahead. Set a day to give a warning. We had cried together getting pretty clear to me how close I am to you. We have cried together, but we laughed a whole lot too. Lots of celebrating, dedicated fun time shared with you. Dear Mason, thick as thieves and scared of nothing. Always getting up to something, my old friend. Thanks for sticking with me for so long. I'm so thankful for you, honestly, my true friend. You know who you are. And I'm thankful for you, honestly, my true friend. And I'm thankful for you, honestly, my true friend. I said I'm thankful for you, honestly, my true friend, Mason Jar.
Hell yes.
Yeah, man. You know,
Thank you.
when I heard that song, I was like, "Oh, holy cow, man! I think I
Yeah.
know this guy."
Yeah,
So
man, that's my newest one, Dear Mason.
yeah.
That was fun to write that. So
Oh, I bet,
um,
man. I bet.
yeah, I mean, it's and listen to that one. I when people ask me like, they coach me, hey man, that song Dear Mason you just came out with. I'm like, yeah. They're like, so is that like your best friend? Is that your long lost friend? Is that a kid that you grew up with? And I'm like,
Yes.
nah. Yeah, yeah. I'm like, did you listen to the whole song? Yeah, I did. I said, did you literally listen to the last word of that song? And like, yeah, I think so. I'm like, well, that's where it goes, man. I don't know a friend named Mason. I don't have a family member named Mason. I don't. Um, it's just mason jar, because you don't have to call ahead, set an appointment to
Yep.
go have a nice bottle of, nice jar of moonshine. It don't cost nothing. Moonshine. Like I said, it's like that part where it's like I've got other friends, and I'm sure you do too. But it's getting
Yep.
pretty clear to me how close I am to you.
Yep.
So yeah, I love that one. That was fun.
Yeah, man. You know,
Yes, sir.
it's funny, so we started this podcast. It was me and my old first sergeant that started. That's where the name Two Drunk Dudes came from. And
Nice,
the rest of it was because we both like to drink. And he owned a little gun business, and after work I'd go over there and help hydro dip some guns or help build a gun or whatever. And just one day we were trying to figure out how to help veterans, and we came up with this idea: let's do a podcast, Two Drunk Dudes in a Gun Room. And
nice.
we literally filmed it in his gun room. And
That's
that's where the name started, and it stayed,
I love
man.
it. I
Yeah,
love it.
you
That's
know,
cool, bro. Heck yeah, man.
I like, I like experimenting. So this particular, jar
Ooh,
I get from a, buddy of mine, and, I get about the middle part of the run where it's about 90-95 proof, and he sells it to me, and I've got some oak barrels, and I just put it in there and turn it into some bourbon, man. So I
man.
just, bottled, 11 bottles the other day. So
Wow. I need to
he's in
try that.
yeah, man,
I need to try that.
it tastes I love it. It turned out great. You gotta get somebody that uses sweet corn to make their, moonshine with, and you'll
Right.
get that sweet taste, and then the barrel will add a little bit of, like, caramel or chocolate taste with it, and, yeah, it
Man,
comes out good.
that sounds great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Don't worry about dinner, love. We got dinner already. We don't need nothing else. We just got, yeah, get some moonshine. Yes,
That's
sir.
it, man.
That sounds
So
great, man.
let me ask this, man. Are you on Spotify, or have you set up
I
an artist account? I couldn't remember.
I am. Yeah, I'm actually yeah, I mean all my music is on every platform, but it's on yeah, Spotify.
Okay.
You just look up yeah, Travis Walker music. I know it's kinda I guess kinda complex right now because I'm still trying to, get my numbers up there and stuff like
Mhm.
that. But yeah, if you look up any of those three songs, Dear Mason, The Buckle, and Music Made Me by Travis Walker, they're gonna pop right up right there. And yeah, and I think everybody, man, if y'all listen, just go get those numbers up for me. I'm trying to grow
Yeah.
those out, man. So, and
I'm gonna go right after this. Man, there's on the radio station right now. We're up to 46, I think. 46 artists. You were the one of the you were the last one that we've added. Um,
right,
I've got a couple more that I need to get uploaded this weekend, and after we got sponsored by Operation Encore, they paid for our licensing through ASCAP. So I'll be able to now start
fantastic,
adding a whole bunch more veteran artists out there. So
cool, bro. That's
yeah,
awesome.
and
And man, bro, thank you for putting me on with y'all, dude. I love what y'all doing, and
yeah.
um, that's cool. I appreciate you letting me have that be on here.
Well, I got another surprise for you, man.
Uh oh,
That top 20 poll.
yes, sir.
I know technically the voting don't end until 8 o'clock, but I don't think anybody's going to catch you.
You don't think nobody's gonna catch me?
Nope.
So
Nope.
I'm up at the top. What?
Yeah. Yeah. For
Wow,
this week, I'm pretty
wow.
sure your songs will be in the top 20 with the amount of votes that you got just this week. So
Much love, man. Hey, if everybody out here, I appreciate y'all. Um, I'm not gonna lie, this is the first time I've been on like a voting poll for music on a radio station, and these guys blessed me to be on here. And thank y'all for all for going and checking out two drunk guys in a gun room and hitting those votes. That means a lot to me. That means more to y'all know. So that dude, I'm in shock right now. You just told me. I'm super excited. That's cool as shit.
yeah, man. So
Number
you know,
one.
I want to throw a shout out there for Sugar Rose for telling me about you, man, because
Yes,
she's
Sugar
the one that
Rose. I love
connected
her.
us. Yep.
Heck yeah, man. And I know you're talking about veteran stuff. I was just gonna recently throw this out. I'm part of a nonprofit organization. It's called Vet Life for Life. And Sean Lowry, he's the CEO of it.
Awesome,
And
dude.
I love those dudes. I stand by their family to me. And they live with that mission just to help a veteran out. And I'm on board with that. Just like I'm on board with you. So what you're doing. So yeah, awesome.
Yep. I had Sean on uh 3 weeks ago, I think it was.
Oh,
Awesome,
Sean's
awesome
great.
dude. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
dude.
Awesome dude.
Yes, sir.
I had a great time, man. And he's doing really cool stuff over there. He really
I
is,
agree.
man.
Yes, sir.
So
That's awesome, man. Dude, I'm stoked. Thank you.
no problem, brother. Well, brother, I'm gonna, if you don't mind staying on after we end this, I got a few other things I will run by you. But
Okay.
I want everybody else that is listening to head over to Spotify and follow, play his songs, help this man grow. Listen to him on Gunroom Radio, and reach out to him, man. If there's ever something that you know of an event or something that's coming up that's looking for bands, just remember these guys, man. Reach out to them and recommend them and help them grow in their art. So y'all take
Heck
care.
yeah, dude.
Be safe. Later.
Bam.